Imagine that every question you've ever had, every uncertainty, could be simply another opportunity to discover more about yourself and the world around you. It's amazing how easily you can notice how life moves and shifts as you become more aware of the incredible patterns that are around you. Patterns that are always there, just waiting for you to see them. What if these patterns, they could be the keys to unlocking something even more powerful within you? You see, there's a moment in every interaction when things start to change, when the energy shifts. And that moment, it isn't something you have to fight for or even chase. It's simply something that comes to you naturally as you begin to see the world from a fresh perspective. Like when puzzle pieces fit into place and suddenly you can see the whole picture. When faced with challenges, you can find yourself stepping back just for a moment. And instead of reacting in the old way, you choose to pause. In that pause, something incredible happens. You begin to notice how much power you have to shape your experience. And in that space, you realize that the old, familiar beliefs, those old patterns, they might not be as true as they once seemed. Because with each new thought, you've already begun to create a new reality. A reality where you're the one who decides what's possible. You might notice how easy it becomes to take a situation that once felt like a wall and turn it into an opportunity to climb higher. To see things from a new vantage point. After all, isn't it interesting that what once felt impossible can suddenly feel like something that you can accomplish with ease? You may even start to wonder how all of this fits together. How choices you've made, things you've learned, they've led you to this very moment. And you may start to realize that your past, however it looked, was only the setup for this next chapter. As you reflect on this, it's fascinating. You're already learning new ways to respond to things around you. A question here, an observation there, all leading you to understand that you are the one in control of your responses. The power is already in you to make decisions from a place of wisdom, not reaction. When you think about how that feels, you notice it's not about having to do something different. It's about noticing what's already there and choosing to let it guide you. Choosing to let you guide you. Consider how you've shifted before. Remember those times when you once thought something wasn't possible, and yet somehow you found a way through. Can you feel how much you've grown from those experiences? And perhaps now you begin to see the only limits were the ones that you once believed were there. But the real question is, what happens when you let go of those old beliefs and you open yourself up to new ones? The possibilities, they become endless. Now imagine a situation where things aren't going as planned, and instead of letting it pull you into frustration, you begin to notice the pause. You take a breath, and just in that moment ask yourself, what's a new way to look at this? You step back and you see the situation from a different angle. In doing so, the pressure evaporates, and clarity steps in. As that clarity grows, you begin to realize how capable you are of adjusting in real time. It's like a dance where you're not just moving, you're leading the rhythm, feeling the flow. Now imagine all of this, but with every day it becomes even easier. Reframing becomes second nature, seeing opportunities in every challenge, adjusting course when needed. It's all just part of your natural flow, and in this flow you begin to notice your relationships, your work, your environment. They all reflect this ease and adaptability. The more you engage with life from this perspective, the more you find your influence spreads, naturally drawing others into your sphere of calm and confidence. There's something magical about shifting your internal landscape. You've already begun to see by simply choosing how you respond. You reshape your experiences. And the more you practice this, the more you begin to realize there's always another perspective to be had. No situation is ever set in stone. It's simply an opportunity to redirect your energy towards something more empowering, isn't it? Isn't it curious that every moment offers this possibility? It's like walking through a door that you didn't even realize was there. And each step is revealing something that was hidden before. As you continue on this path, it's almost like your unconscious mind So really stepping up to make these changes permanent, deeply embedded, where they're the most powerful inside you. And when you think about all of this, doesn't it make perfect sense that by shifting your focus, by making small changes in how you think and how you respond, then everything shifts in the most profound way. You begin to see that all along you had the power to create change, without effort, without struggle, simply by shifting your perceptions, by choosing new beliefs that serve you, by trusting the process. Because with every choice you're learning, with every step you're growing, and every moment is a reflection of the new beliefs that you're embodying. And as you continue to align yourself with those beliefs, those powerful, empowering beliefs, the world around you, it'll continue to shift in ways that seem effortless and natural. In this moment, think about what you're already ready to embrace. Imagine how it feels, knowing that you have the ability to create exactly the future that you want, by simply stepping into your personal power and continuing to choose what you believe is possible.